Today, we're heading to the magical land of Oz, to talk about Wicked. That's right, the long-awaited movie adaptation of the hit Broadway musical is finally here. So, grab your broomsticks and your spellbooks because we're flying right into it. In the universe, how everything old starts as something you don't really need to look at any of the classic films for, because this movie has already laid the groundwork for you to understand its world well. But if you have questions related to the great power of wizards, watching the version with Sam Raimi might leave you a bit confused. Still, after watching this film, you'll definitely have some ideas sparking in your mind. I'm not sure if I should watch the upcoming movies in this universe since I've seen all the previous ones, but I'm not such a huge fan that I could sit here and list out a ton of things about the story. In this whole magical world, there are people who get really amazed by the creatures, but there are also animals that act as their professors and teach them. Anyway, the maker's approach is that animals play an important role in the story. You'll find out more about that when you watch the film, but besides these two casts, the movie also features. There are other really talented doctors too, and you can enjoy the whole film with your family because, they say if there are no forced references thrown in, you just see a few things in the background that you can ignore. When you look at the production value of this film, it makes sense. But when it comes to the premiere, there's no way to excuse that. You get what I mean. This film is almost 3 hours long, so you really have to decide if it's worth your time or not. Alright, I'll keep it spoiler free. But first, I've got a small request, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it. So, friends, I've heard a lot of chatter about this film that kind of goes around the story, but let's get straight to the point. I'd say it's a must-watch. You definitely need to experience it in the theater, and ideally on the biggest screen possible. The studio should definitely give this project to the fans because it's a really great film with a powerful message. The beginning was a bit all over the place, but the story has a pretty long runtime that you'll definitely feel, especially during the song segments. The songs aren't just thrown in, they flow with the story. But, you know how it is, it feels a bit stretched like a rubber band, which makes the film quite lengthy. But somehow, as it goes on, this movie obviously moves towards the second half after leaving behind the first half's arc, and that's when you actually get interested in the story. The beginning felt just like Mean Girls, in a wizarding world, where we only see the teenage problems. It shows what challenges they face once they get there. But amidst all that, the character growth didn't really go beyond the two lead characters. I mean, if we talk about Elva's little sister, her arc got a bit of focus, but that's about it. It's been explored how she feels a bit unsafe living in her sister's shadow. Plus, Galindo playing Ariana Grande felt a bit cringy to me, but she does handle those, white stupid girl, situations really well through her character. As for why Sim's character was cast in this Wicked role, you can tell just by looking at their color how being different can feel so awkward among people. But then, the whole animal situation doesn't really sit well, it just doesn't add up. Because apart from the production quality, makeup, costumes, set design, and hairstyling, all of that is top-notch. It definitely makes the film look not just grand, but pretty damn grand. It shows how much dedication went into this movie. That was the only reason I managed to sit through the entire first half, but then there's the story. The things that are presented to us in detail, whether they're good or bad, the film really grabs hold of that. And yeah, those monkeys in the Jaws universe are always pretty evil, and this film pays tribute to them while staying loyal to that design. But in the second half, it really picked up for me and became much more interesting. This movie definitely fits into my all's well that ends well category, but unfortunately, it starts building up really well and then hits us with a cliffhanger that feels like a cheat with that, to be continued, thing. It just gives off the vibe that the story is left way too incomplete, and as a content lover, I feel a bit cheated. It's unfair because now I'm definitely going to be waiting for the sequel. Here's why I feel that way. The ending of the film is really amazing, giving it a grand feel and a visual treat. The final song, Are You Happy Now?, stands out compared to the other tracks. It was shot perfectly and adds a lot to the film, making it feel like a great setup for a sequel. If we are talking ratings, the first thing that comes to mind is the action. It's not exactly top-notch, but after seeing the final visuals, I'd give the action a solid 2 out of 5 stars. Keep in mind, this is a musical film. Now, about the comedy, yeah, there were some moments that landed pretty well for me. In my opinion, this film deserves a rating of 2.5 stars out of 5. The drama, especially in the first half, was overly childish and pretty predictable. However, considering the ending, I would give the drama 3 stars out of 5. As for the suspense, based on the conclusion, I'd rate it 2.5 stars as well. And when it comes to the horror elements, the design of those monkeys was done pretty well. There's a bit of horror mixed in here, but the rest of it really only clicks towards the end. Balancing both, I'd rate this movie 2.5 stars out of 5 in this category. Now, if we talk about the general audience who enjoys movies with catchy songs, they'll definitely find this film entertaining, maybe giving it B+ score in their eyes. As for critics, maybe given a plus score for the praise this film is getting from them, there's no doubt it would be considered a hit in their opinion. I don't completely agree with this category, but I'll definitely say this film deserves a visual tweet. That said, I wouldn't rate it too high because, in my opinion, it deserves a solid B+ rating. I'm not a fan of this genre at all, but despite that, the film surprised me and impressed me quite a bit. I'm sure it'll do the same for you, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Alright, that's it for today's review. What did you think of Wicked? Did it live up to your expectations? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more movie reviews, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Until next time, stay magical.